Fascinating. That's a tiny little micro one there, but there's some guys working on it. And as always, it really brings the sort of human aspect to all this that, despite my rhetoric, I value humanity more than anything. And those people up there, they're doing dangerous work. They might have families. I don't want anything to happen to them, but they're fixing a problem. What on earth happened? Is it routine maintenance? Did something fall off? I'm gonna have to try and find out more. Look, you can see the vans. Really interesting. Well, if you're a turbine geek, because you don't often see actually anywhere near them normally. You just see these sort of inanimate objects, but there you go. And it also just puts the scale. Now this is seen as a small turbine, a small single turbine, but it's actually not very small. When you actually look, that's a man. A man is like basically smaller. I think there's a couple of guys up there. It's called the nacelle, that top bit. It just really puts the perspective of it. What are they doing? Well, it's like fun from their point of view, but is this really green? Now, is all this added to the carbon footprint? Look. Wow. I wonder what it is. Not a job if you have vertigo, is it? And I don't know if you can quite see it. That is the very top of the Scammonden flyover, under which passes the M62. So anything that falls off there in high winds could easily trickle down beyond that fence and under that bridge. Really interesting spot, but I hope they don't put the blades back on. Anyway, there we go. Food for thought, not something you see every day. And I was just talking about what happens when the blades fall off. And there we go, there's a turbine. I can't say for sure that it had an accident. It could be sort of planned maintenance work. But whatever, it's adding to the carbon footprint and it's not producing any sort of renewable energy at this time, is it? So to get those blades back on again, it's going to take a devil's own job. Probably cranes and stuff. I'm going to watch this space. Kirklees, I'm writing to you. I'm not going to keep bombarding you for answers. I'm just informing you. It's a news service for you. I'm telling you what's going on in your borough because you might be cash strapped. You might not be able to get out here. So I'm doing it as a public service. If there's any law breaking, I trust that you'll be on the case. So just check that planning permission that I've told you about. I'll show you. Look, you can't miss them. 3 turbines. We'll come on to that one. I think that's Calderdale. I think the border's just over the motorway. So Calderdale, that's your problem. Kirklees, that's yours. Here's documentary evidence of the impact they have, the danger to the motorway, how they change the landscape, and that there's 3 of them and they're big on white. And it's not very windy. And look how fast they're all going. Whereas this one, up on the hillside, that's not even going to produce enough energy to make a cup of tea. Talking of which, I think it's time for a coffee. See you, folks.